We're here to demonstrate the performance of Bullfrog Snot. Lachlan, stop laughing about it. It's called Bullfrog Snot, okay? We've got two identical Hornby A4s. One that's got lights on it that you'll see has been treated with Bullfrog Snot on the rear drivers. The other one is a stock standard model that's had nothing except to have the blackening taken off the rear set of drivers just to see how that performs. They've both got an identical load, 7 coaches, which you can just see as it focuses here. The coaches are about the same, and now we'll start and see how they go. Okay, Lachlan, you go and I'll go. And try again the other way. And these are climbing up about a 1 in 60, 1 in 50 grade. You can see that one A4 has pretty much slipped to a standstill, the other one walks up. And thankfully, if we look at the front, we see it's the one with the lights and it's the one that's been treated. So that shows you that we reckon it adds probably about 3 or 4 coaches onto what was a 5-coach train. So we could probably take 8 or 9 coaches now up the 1 in 60, up the 1 in 80, whereas before we could probably only take about 5 or 6 at the max. So it certainly does seem to work. The only disadvantage that we see is that if I show you a loco that has been treated over here, here is a standard 5 that I have treated, and what you might be able to see is that slight green tinge. What I have noticed is that that does tend to affect the electrical pickup on these Bachmann locos, where they only pick up power through these 3 axles, so 6 sets of drivers. They have no more pickups, whereas the Bachmann locos with pickups on the tender as well tend to work much better. So they will affect electrical conductivity, but other than that it seems to work very well. It goes on a little bit trickily. You can see the jar here. Here's the jar. I just use a toothpick like this and apply it to the drivers when they're moving, and it all seems to work fine.